Well, Daniel here, and I want to show you a further very interesting strategy trading risk-free on Betfair. I've here not a premium game, but I've here like a game. It's named Audax Italiano against Deportes Equi, something like this sounds. The point is, we are in the game. We are in the 18th minute now, and um, I want to try to trade a little bit risk-free. It's now 1-0, and you could see here the over/under 1.5 goal markets and the core market. So how I can trade risk-free? Maybe let us say if I get somebody here who will lay my odd at 70.5, I can sell it at the under 1.5 goal market with 15, okay, 15.5. Or the other way is if I could lay it here lower than on this side the offer is given. If I lay it, for example, at 9.8 and I'd get probably matched, I can sell it at around 12. All right, so very important for this is that you always you have to know how much you have to pay for Betfair commission. So for this reason, in my case, I pay 4.5, 4.55%. So if I take a 50 euro initial stack, I have to lay with 52.38 on the other side. So I will take here so 38. All right, so I try to get in the market at the 11.17 and a half, that no goal will happen anymore. This strategy is not based on that you can get every time money, but it's offering you a huge opportunity to make risk-free money. So if I can get here an odd of 70.5 or like 16.5, I can sell it here easily at 15.5 at the moment. So if I see that here is no more money waiting, I will remove my amounts and I wait for a better opportunity to place my unmatched bets in the market. The only risk what you have is if you get fully matched or a part of your money is matched on the 1-0, and you take 8-9 seconds to prepare your lay bet on the under 1.5 goals. It could happen that a goal happens in this 9 to 10 seconds. So this is the only risk in this strategy. At the moment, no opportunity is given that we can make money because the markets are equal. So it's always easier when you have these amounts at the same high, that you can easily see if there is possible an opportunity to use this strategy. Now we can also try the other side. So if we take 17 and we have here minimum, I say 3 ticks below would be good, because we always have to calculate with the commission. So I will place here at 17. Maybe we get matched and I can sell it here with 15.5 or lower, it depends. Okay, I will make a break here now, and if something happens, I will continue this video. So you see we get a little bit matched at 16.5 with 12 euros. So we have to calculate now very fast how much is our lay to reduce the risk. So I have to lay with my percentage 12 euros and 60 cent. So I get 16 and a half, and I can lay it at 15 and a half. You see what happens is that at under 1.5 goals I have a profit of 186.46, and if I lay it now here at 15 and a half, I can make a €4 free bet, or I can close it immediately on the same site. So I will reduce my risk here now. I take here the 12 euros at 15 and a half, maybe lower. Well, so you see we have now, in this case, we have now a risk-free bet of 15 euros if it will ends 1-0, so if no more goal happens. This was now the alternative strategy. If you have the opportunity to close your trade on the same market, it's always better, because you have to pay less commission than if you do it on this market. Okay, so well, now we can try to enter in a market again, maybe here at 16.5. I'll make a total stack of 50 euros again. All right, let us see what happens. I will take the break for you, and if something happens, I will come back. Well, here I'm again. I try now to, you see here, I try to lay at the odd of 10.5. My stake is 52.38, so that I can win 50 euros without betfair commission. And I try to close it here at the odd of 13. If this happens, I can use this advantage between these two markets to make profit, risk-free. So I have here now two opportunities how I can make money. If I get fully matched or part-time matched, I can wait if the odd comes down to the odd of around 11, and if a goal happens in this time, I take the full amount of money. If no goal happens, I can close the trade without any risk. So let us see if I get matched here at the odd of 10.5. I only can keep this amount in the market as long the money is here waiting at 13.5, 13 and 12. If these amounts are matched or cancelled, I have to take out my my amount here immediately. So let us see. Yeah, don't be afraid of your potential minus what you can have at 1-0. So you see that I can make a minus of around 500 euros if I get fully matched at this odd. But if I place here at the odd of 13, I can win more than 600 euros. So I have a very, very, very nice free bet on under 1.5 goals. So maybe, so you see I get a little bit matched with €2.92. So I have to use this advantage, and I buy now this odd. So it's now matched. So maybe it was a little bit too much. I have to reduce it with a few cents. But now I will take out this amount because it's very risky now. If it now get here fully matched, the 10 euros at the 13, at the odd of 13, I cannot take advantage of this odd. So yes, 9.6 would be a right opportunity to get in the market one more, because I can close it here probably with 10.5 or 10, and I'm still in profit. So, but you can see here in the moment that I have a minus about around 27 euros if it will end 1-0, and I will win 2 euros 92. So I have to calculate win here 2 euros 92, and I will lose here. I will lose here 2 euros 92. So here I will only get a little bit less because I have to think that I have to pay commission at Betfair. But let me look. This is around 12 cents, something like that. So I have to reduce it now because here the money has gone. Also, I have to pay attention now. Here only. Okay, let us see. Oh, that's too low. I'm too slow. But you've seen here 9.4, 9.6, maybe now the same. If I lay it now here, maybe I get fully matched at 9.6 with 10 euros. Oh, I'm too slow. Whoa, now I'm fully matched. So I have to back here 10 euros in this market to recover my loss. Yeah, I'm fully matched at 11. That's nice. So I can try it again here with 10 euros. But at the end, I have to look a little bit on the commission, what I have to pay. So I'm fully matched. So I back here one again at the odd of 10.5. Oh, this would be now brilliant. Because if now a goal happened, I will take here the full advantage of the lay. So I will get here 22 euros, and my final lay wasn't filled, wasn't matched. So I will get this money with disadvantage without any risk, because if the 3 or 4 seconds what here was needed, I was possible to close the trade, but I see here nothing happens, so it's only a yellow card, 2 yellow cards. Now it's a red card for the Bortes. This is also advantage now for me, because it's much more probably that a goal will happen. So we have to wait how the market react at the red card from the underdog. Audax is leading the game with 1-0, and the Bortes got a red card now. Yeah, we have now to wait that the market will reopen. What we can look now, our last lay was at the odd of 9. So this is really good. Maybe I can back it here again at the odd of 9, or maybe at 8.8 if this money has gone at the odd of 10.5. If now, for example, the market, this is the only problem what you could have, if now the market is suspended still to the end of the game. Yeah, then we have a problem with the situation what we have now. If a goal happens, we have no problem, so we have 10 euros profit. But if no goal happens anymore, we have a minus of around 40 euros because we was not able to close the trade here at 10.5. So, but you can see if the market will reopen and the odd of 10.5 is still already at the market. If I get the odd of 10.5, I will my situation will look like that I will win at under 1.5 goals 246 euros, and I will lose at the correct score market 193.74. So I have a risk-free opportunity of around 50 euros already if the games will finish with 1-0 to the end. Okay, but at the moment we have the situation that the market is still suspended, and I have to try to close my trade, or I try to back it here. You see, if I back it 8.8, 10 euros, so now it's reopened, so I will try immediately to back here at the odd of 10.5 to close my trade. You see now it happens, no goal happened, but I'm without any risk anymore. You see, I have here 22.92 euros, and here I lose 22.92. Maybe a little bit I have to reduce my liability, because I have to calculate the commission from Betfair in my trading. So let me calculate a little bit. Well, I have to lay the market with 1 euro. So wow, look at here what's going on here. 1 euro. I have to reduce my risk on the over 1.5 goal. The reason is, if a goal happens, I will take 22.92, but if I reduce my commission, I will only get a net profit of around 21.90. So I have to look that here is around 21.90. If I don't look at this, I will definitely make a small minus. Okay. So, well, now at the moment it's not possible to enter in the market, but with the backlay strategy, because here if I lay 8.4, I cannot close it here because the odd is too low, and here it's near equal from the odd, so we have here 10.5, 10.5. So I have no opportunity to do it risk-free. Now maybe if I get here into the market, let us say with 10 euros, I can lay it here at 9.5. 9.4, sorry. Okay, I can buy it here at 10, and I can lay it here at 9.4. Okay. So first of all, I try to reduce my risk. I always ask for the price, so you see I get a little bit matched here. This was around 1 euro. So for this reason, I have to look. Let me see. What was our last amount? It was 1.20, so I will lay here 2 euros total, because I have to reduce my risk from 1 euro from the first bets what I have to high amount here, and now the €1 I get matched here at the odd of 10. So now the odd has gone at the at 9.4, so I have no more advantage of this situation. I have to try now to close my trade. I try to get at 8.4 now in this case. I always ask for a lower price. If I have no chance to close my trade immediately, I try to ask for the lowest price, because the risk in this moment is the same if I ask at 9.6 or if I ask at 8.4, because I need somebody who wants to buy the under 1.5 goals. And for this reason, I'm the highest odd in the moment with 8.4. Okay, so if the plan A didn't work, that I can close immediately, I have to ask at the lowest possible price that I get matched at first. So I'm the first in a row and the highest odd in the moment. So you see here we have at 8.4 we have nothing, but here waiting my €2. If now a goal happens, okay, this is the risk of this strategy. I have to tell you, you have a risk now in this case of €2, but you have the opportunity to make a huge free bet between these odds when you work. So I take this out because we have no advantage anymore here. In nearly 1 minute there is half time, so this could also be an advantage that at half time we can make a risk-free profit with these markets. But we're waiting 1 or 2 minutes because we are 44, 48 from playtime. Alright, I'll go on break and then I will continue. Well, now we can maybe try it again, but we have no huge difference between if we take here 9.8 and we sell it here at 9.4 immediately. I'm still waiting that I get fully matched at the odd of 7.8, but I can close it now. The reason is why I don't close it, it's now we have maybe 10 or 20 seconds before halftime, so it's a good chance that I get fully matched here at the odd of 7.4 maybe. 7.6. But my only risk now is around €2 already. So if a goal happens, I will get back 21.72 and I will lose 22.92. But the main business with this strategy is here. You see, under 1.5 goals at the moment, I have a profit of 251.53 and I will lose 182. So I'm here around with still already €70 risk-free if I get fully matched here with the €2. I can for sure reduce my risk now with 9.4. If my risk maybe is higher than €2, I will do it. Or let us see here. I can, and too slow. You can also try to close it here. Here we are unlucky that here the odd of 7.8 get fully matched. But we can try also here at the odd of 7.4 that we can reduce our €2. Okay, now we have half time. Well, so we have no risk that the goal happens in the next 15 minutes. I can try to wait here that I get fully matched at the odd of here around 8 or here at 7.4. It would be better that I get matched here at 7.4 because it costs less money than here at the odd of 8. But we also can, no, at the moment we can't try, because if I enter here in market again at 9.4, I can only close probably here at 8.8, 9.2. We don't have a real advantage. Maybe only with a low money. So €2 here or €2 waiting. What you have to know with this strategy is you have to be to take a strong discipline with this strategy, and you should not get frustrated because you have always to think if a goal happens, the show is over. So the whole advantage what you have built up at these two markets has gone. Okay, so you have to know for sure you can always try to close your trades immediately and take the advantage. So if I close here with 11 euros with profit, and I try to close here, probably if I get this odd, I have 10 euros for sure. So you see I'm now fully matched. But now this is a really point now that I can enter the market with I take a huge amount now with 104.77. If somebody means that he should back here one more at the low odd, I'll take 7, also this odd. The reason is that I can close it here, maybe higher. You look here, here at the odd of 8 is waiting, but now it's not so much waiting. You have to be really flexible with this strategy. If you see that the market has gone, the opportunity has gone, reduce your stacks so that you don't have a trouble to close your trades. So I take now with 20 euros because I see here it's possible to close the trade at the odd of 8 or 7.8 with 20 euros. So I take this out. Maybe, well, it's still already a profitable strategy to enter here in market again at 9.2 because I can lay it here at 8.2, you see. But now I have to reduce this because we are here on the same, we have reached the same odd. So I have no more advantage of this market. But now here, if somebody lays me at 9.2, or in this case I can go up to 8.8, I can lay it here easily at 8.2. Okay, what you can see is that I don't have a risk now in the moment. If a goal happens, I will get 23.72, I will lose 22.92. So here nearly I have the correct amount. I have to calculate later, maybe some cents difference. But you see here we have now nearly a risk-free bet of 6 euros already if no goal happens anymore. This would be nice. If I get now fully matched at 8.8, I can sell it here at 8.2, 7.8, something like that. Okay, and we're still in halftime, so it's also a big advantage that no goal could happen in a moment. Now to lay the odd is no advantage for me because I can close it here only with 7.4, and this is too low because you need always a range here that you can make profit with this strategy. Okay, So I go on break, and if something happens, I will come back. Well, nothing happens at the halftime. We have still already halftime. But what I want also to explain with this strategy is do it only with one game at the same time. Okay? Because you have to be really, really concentrated in what you're doing here and which amounts you have to manage. So for sure it looks like easy, but if you have 3, 4, or 5 games at the same time where you try to use this strategy, I promise you, you will make definitely a minus because you have to calculate as fast as possible your correct amounts, what you have to lay, because maybe you get not fully matched. You've seen it like me. Maybe you get only matched a part of your amount. Then you have to react immediately to calculate immediately how much you have to lay or to back. Because if a goal happens, you maybe if you have back first and not delay, you make a minus. And if you have 2 games, 3 games or more at the same time, you will come in troubles because you don't see maybe at the same time what happens at the other markets. So if you do this strategy, keep it simple. So do it only with one game. This strategy also only, I have to explain, only works with no premium games. Okay, so you have really to use games with low liquidity, but not too low. You see here we have around 10,000 euros, which was matched at 1.5, and around 4,500 euros, which was matched on the correct score market. But if you have too low liquidity, let us say 30 euros here and 100 euros here, you for sure get matched at a higher odds, but you have maybe the problem that you can lay it on the other side immediately. So I think you need a game which is not too popular, but which is also not too from uninterest. Okay, so you have to find a middle way which game you can use with this strategy. Okay, and if for example now a goal happens, you can use the next market, let us say over under 2.5 goals. So this odds always has to be the same on each side, and if this is not the situation, you can make money with this strategy without any risk, or let us say with a low risk. Okay, our risk is if I get matched on the back odd, and it needs a little bit time to lay it on the other side. These are around, if you're good in calculations, you need around 15 seconds. And if in this 15 seconds a goal happens, okay, you have to accept this. Okay, but on the long term, you will make profit with this strategy risk-free. Okay. So well, we have no advantage here at the moment. What you can see, if I close the trade, I will do that now. Let you see for the teaching video that we make a profit in this game. Normally I let it run to the end, and I have here a chance to win risk-free of 56 euros around this. So I get here 251 and we lose here 195. But if a goal happens, we are finished and we don't have a profit. So I will try to close here. I ask for the price at 4.42, and maybe let me say first, before I close the trade, I remove the amount. It's very important that you always close first where you can make a profit. So if I close this trade first here, 7.8, or let me say at 7.6, and I make a minus here, minus trade, and a goal happens, because before I close this trade I have this minus and I have this minus. Okay, so from the logical way, so we have now second half time, from the logical way, you always have to close this trade first. Okay, this is very, very important, because if the layout get fully matched and then a goal happens before I close this trade, I will win double. I will win this trade and I will win here the 23 euros. But if you do it on the other way, you always have the risk that if a goal happens before you have closed both markets, you will definitely make a minus. So pay attention for this, and we close the trade now. That you see that we can make, you see here, we will make 16 euros and we will lose here 5 euros. But I have to wait first that I close this trade. For sure I can close it here at 8.2, but I will spend a lot of my one with my money what I have already earned. I will make a gift for somebody else. So if it not happens, if now a goal happens, okay, I have to accept this, but I have no risk anymore at the moment. Okay. For sure, you can also make a combination with the strategy now when you don't have any risk. You can say, I will close the trade here with 16 euros and I will wait here up to the odds of 5.5. If a goal happens now in this time, I will take the maximum profit. I will take here the 16 euros and I will take here 23 euros. But if the odd has reached here 5.5, you have to close your trade, because if you don't do it, you will make a minus. Okay, so our advantage is now from the odd 7.6 after this odd has closed, from 7.6 up to 5.5. Okay, if I close it immediately, I will take here 16 euros and I will lose here 5 euros and 16. So I will be in profit with around 11 euros risk-free. Or I wait here that the odd will reach 5.5, and if a goal happens, I would take the maximum profit what could be risk-free. Okay. Well, we have to wait a little bit more. If somebody back my now you see now it's closed, so I have now here 16 euros for sure, and I can close it here at the 7.6. I will not wait now at the moment at 5.5. That would be the maximum what I can wait. But I want to show you now, okay, so I'm not fully matched, only a part of them is matched. For sure, I could wait now, as an example, I could wait now up to the odd of 3.5, so there is now a minus of 16 euros. But I want that you see that I take here a profit with the strategy. Well, I have to do it with the exact amount. So you see, for the under 1.5 goal, I have a profit now of 16 euros 27, and for all other results, I will have a minus of, I try to get 6.20 for each, so it's only a small amount, it's 6 cents. disappointing. But the point is now, we have made around 10 euros without any risk in using these two markets, and this is also a very, very good opportunity to trade risk-free on Betfair. Okay, so I will close it here now at 7.6. It's not the best odd now for me, but it's only 6 cents that you see the end result of this training video. Oh wow, you see here it's now at 6. I make a bad deal here with 7.6. Okay, so we have closed now. For sure we can re-enter in the market again. So if here, for example, the odd is at 6.8, I back it and I lay it here one more again. But you can see here now that we have on all other scores 6 euro. I take this away. We have here now a minus of 6.20 euro on each. So let me see here. So 6.20 euro on each, and here we have one 16 euros. It don't depends how the final result would be. Well, I hope you enjoy this strategy, but be careful with the amounts. You have always to think logical which amounts you have to back and you have to lay, and you need to know how high you have to back and to lay. At the beginning it's not a problem if you take the same amounts, 10 euros back, at the other market 10 euros lay, but at the end, if a goal happens, you will always make a minus because you have to think that you have to pay commission on Betfair. So for this reason you always have to lay a little bit higher than you have to back at the correct score market. Okay, or on the other side, it could also be happened that here that you can here back higher and you can lay here lower. Okay, so you have always to look at both markets. So you see here I can make more money. I can buy here 6.4 and I can sell it here at 6. So it continues. Okay. All right. So I wish you the best, and if you have some questions, be free and ask me if I can help you. Okay. Goodbye.